Hey, so greetings, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So here we kind of almost at the last part. So basically, we're supposed to see the value that the user wanted to work with, but we kind of can't see that. So we want to try to do things. We do comments. We want to reload. Since there's no sockets and you don't want to try to set that up, you could learn what sockets on your own. But for now, we just want to do two things. So let's see the text, right? So this should be the easiest part. So let's get into it. So what I want to do, I want to try to delete some code that's not getting used, right? And then one thing we don't like about Node, we use Python here with no code that eats up a lot of memory, but we're gonna see about that. So we see object, so we're gonna try to view some text. Right there is some text that we gotta try to show to the user. So let's try to see what that is. Usually detect it, but yeah, we can't meaningfully tell that way. So it's the image and the A, and then C dot content, right? So basically it's looking at C dot content. So we got to see what's on that object. Right, it's not going to be an array of any, so one thing we would like to do is we'd like to update the type, but we're definitely going to leave that out for the sake of time. So we see C dot content. So it looks like it's having a tougher time trying to figure out, the HTML for this. So wonder what's going on. So that's the N3 and 4. Yeah, that might not be immediately obvious. Let's see how it's coming in from the network. So this is a bit strange because this is not really expected, huh? Alright, let's try to see what's going on with it. One thing I like to do is I like to immediately try to debug. I wonder if the data is getting transformed. Let's just say ABC. Let's try to see if that kind of fixes things. Meanwhile, I'm going to look around in the blocks component just to see if anything's happening to content. So I say content, and I'm wondering if it has something to do with this. Right, so I see ABC there. Right, so what I'm thinking is that it might have something that it might be interfering, even though it shouldn't, but it might be interfering with the always get like type issues. That's why you want to try to give these meaningful types here, but let's try user. Okay, I see what's going on. So yeah, so it's actually C. No, but it's not immediately obvious. So all right, so I think yeah, I might have missed the let keyword. Let's try to see. But let's try to see if that kind of does the trick for us. And then we have a whole lot of IntelliSense. Always kind of looking for types. Right, so we're going to go to our blogs. So interface blog comment. We put our values there. Now let's do a little JSON to TS. So that should try to do the trick for us. And then we're gonna try to silence this out because I think what happened is the syntax was incorrect. So we're gonna just go back to see that content and we're gonna see what that looks like. All right, so it looks at that. So there's all of the comments, right? So now what I want to try to do now is that I want to write my own comment. Nice bird. And then I'm not going to see it right away because I need to refresh. There's no WebSockets, like I said, right? So what I want to try to do now is, and then this is the incorrect user, but it's kind of interesting how it works. Slowly try to see. Okay, it doesn't really go to the profile, but that's okay. But what I want to try to do now is every time I create a new comment, so I say, I believe it's comment created successful, I want to reload the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and say, okay, so say create comment here. And then, yeah, it's not going to navigate. So what I need to do is that I need to say, yeah, I need to return the data. I could just say window.location.reload. And now every time the comment gets created successfully, then what I could do is just reload the window.